Hey there, beautiful people. I'm Emily.
I'm Tyler.
And we are the Cawiezell Crew.
Today, we are going to be making beer. Not drinking it, not serving it, we're making it. Yeah, I know. I ordered my Northern Brew brewing kit. Thank you for that. And we're gonna go ahead and make an amber ale. For this first part, we gotta heat up some water. 2.5 gallons. And I've already put this water through our Brita filter, so hopefully it's good enough. They say if your water's good enough to drink, it's good enough to brew. So I don't know, we have all these crazy assortments of pots, so don't judge me. 2.5 gallons are in. We're gonna go ahead and put this on medium heat.
Take a look inside.
Yeah, it looks good. It's about 2.5
Literally
gallons.
just water. Not as exciting as I thought.
So now what we gotta do is we have to steep the grains. If you're asking yourself, what the heck does steep mean? Think of a tea bag in water. We're gonna make beer brewed tea water.
I love tea. I'm jumping in to help out. So we took our bag of grains and put it in this little cloth. It kind of reminds me of a cheesecloth, if you're familiar with that. Tied a knot at the top. We made sure to leave room for the grain to move, which was Tyler's instructions. I honestly don't know how to do any of this. And now I get to steep it. So I'm going to put it in the actual pot. Right, babe? Is that correct?
Yep, that's correct.
Should I drop it? Drop it?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Let's hope. And we all have clean hands and stuff. I put the lid on.
Nope.
I don't put the lid on. Everyone don't put your lid on. And I'm done.
How long do we put it on for?
And then we put it on for 20 minutes.
So why don't you go ahead and do a timer?
So we're gonna do a timer. Our timer is just going off now, so I'm going to take out the steeping.
And what are you not gonna do?
I'm not going to wring it out.
Okay.
So a bunch of stuff doesn't fall out. I'm just gonna let it, oh, it's so heavy. I'm just gonna let it drain, but I'm not gonna squeeze it. All right, so now I'm just gonna toss the whole thing into the garbage. It served its purpose.
Garbage. We got our water all steeped up. It's got a really pretty kind of amber brown color. That's what we're looking for. Now we're gonna bring it to a boil. Once it does that, then we can go ahead and add our malt. Water's with the steep grains in it has been started boiling now, so we're gonna go ahead and remove it. And now what we're gonna do is I've had our malt over here sitting in some warm water, so it should be easier to pour in, hopefully. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mix in our 6 pounds of malt. Seems excessive, but I have no idea. I've never done this before. Big spoon to stir this bad boy in.
Whoa. What are you gonna do next?
Next, once we get this all dissolved, we're gonna return it back to the heat, let it boil, and we're gonna let it sit for a while.
Sweet.
But what we have here, this is what brewers call wort.
Gross.
I don't know what that means, but it's basically beer water. So our pot's starting to boil a little bit. Got the foam at the top. It says you kind of got to go back and forth with the heat, so you want the foam to rise and then you kind of want it to subside. But either way, we're gonna have to do that for a little while. And I'm gonna add in our hops. Now ooh, that is dank hops. Okay, so you just pour those in, it's starting to boil. We're gonna do this for 60 minutes. I'm gonna take it off the stove, we're gonna go ahead and cool it. That's our timer, that's 60 minutes. So we're gonna turn off the heat here. What we're gonna do, yeah, that's real nice, pretty. We're gonna go ahead and put the lid on. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna move this over to an ice bath. It's like floating. Let this cool for half an hour, and then once we're done with that, we're gonna move it over to our fermenter, and then we'll be just about done for part 1.
So Tyler's gonna handle that, but I'm gonna prep it first. We have our sterilized container here. I'm going to add 1 gallon of filtered water into our fermenter. This is called a fermenter. Learning all these new terms. All right, 1 gallon of filtered water is in.
Big old pot here full of fermented wort. But I got my bladder here because I am afraid I'm gonna mess this up. So here we go. Okay.
Just gonna top the rest of this off. We need it to get to 5 gallons, so I'm gonna continue to add some filtered water. Such a nice kit. I love that they have the markings so well put. Need a little more.
So the nice part about the Northern Brewing kit, which so far so good, is that they give you a hydrometer, which basically allows you to calculate how much alcohol volume your beer has. So we're gonna take a little test sample here. Okay, then we're dropping our hydrometer. Oh, okay. Is 1.04. 1.05? I don't know. It's one of them. We'll figure it out. Last steps here, we gotta pitch our yeast. So it gives you a couple packets. It says use both of them. So clean scissors. I sanitize these things, bad boys as well. It really wants you to make sure you sanitize everything. So we're gonna go ahead all over. All right. So we got that on. Now it's time to put the lid on. What this does is, I'm not sure actually. It does something with CO2 and oxygen. One comes out, the other one goes in, something like that. But it's necessary for this process, so we're gonna put it in. Okay, perfect. So now what we're gonna do, no joke, we're gonna put this in a closet for 14 days. That sounds like it's some sort of sick joke, but nope. 14 days, we're gonna put it in the closet in like about 68-degree temperature. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and transfer over our bottles, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, it has been 7 days today since we put the beer in the closet here. But it's just taking a long time. Let's take a look at it. And there it sits, all nice and cozy. 7 more days. Oh my god, day 8. Why beer? Why do you take so long? Yeah, it's day 9. Yeah, no, I'm doing good. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no, we're good. I'm not worried about it at all. It's fine. Honestly, like I feel like that person from, those people from Naked and Afraid. I'm talking to the camera and it's just like, oh god, I can't wait for this to be over. It is officially day 11, I think. I've lost track of time. Not sure where I am or how old I am. I somehow lost all my clothes. My food rations will run out by tomorrow, and that might be the end for me. I might never get to taste that glorious beer. Why beer? Guys, it is finally day 14. We get to bottle this beer finally. Oh my god, I don't even know what to say. I lost my mind, but Emily's gonna show you what she's doing. What are you doing over there, Emily?
So I just finished dumping some sugar in. It was special sugar from a bag, and I'm dissolving it into this water.
What are we gonna do with it then?
You know, that's a great question that I'm sure everyone's wondering. What are we going to do with it, babe? I have no idea. He just puts me on task so I look like I know what I'm doing.
Now we're gonna go ahead and we are going to transfer alcohol from our fermenter into our bottling bucket. So first thing I'm gonna do is I gotta get a test to see how much alcohol content this bad boy is. I'm gonna wait for that to dissolve. What we're gonna do is now we're gonna pour our priming solution, so the sugar that Emily was making, we're gonna put that into our bottling bucket.
It's perfectly made, don't worry.
Perfectly made. We're gonna hook up our siphon tube. Okay. Whew.
Is that on there good?
Yeah, should be. We're gonna open her up.
Cool! It's like a catheter.
Gross. We just tested it. roughly about 5% alcohol. Pretty good. We were expecting.
Pretty awesome,
We were expecting
actually.
someone around there. So
Yeah.
now we get to fill these bad boys. We got the spring load tip. Emily's gonna help me. She is going to be the bottle capper. Very important job.
These are sanitized with the sanitation that's specific to this package, so it will end up looking like this. One down, a million to go.
It made roughly 46 bottles.
Oh, that's pretty darn good.
Didn't take too long.
No, not with an assembly line.
No, I would say it works a lot better. What are the last things we need to do?
So it says, now we take these puppies. No. It says that you have to store them in the dark for 2 more weeks. 14 days. We finally finished the last round of 14 days. Let's go see how this took a toll on Tyler. It's taking a lot out of you, huh?
I am so happy.
Are you just in beer bliss?
So happy.
Proud of you.
Can we drink this beer?
I think it's about time. Let's
Alright,
try it.
Let's do it.
Fingers crossed. It's not bad.
I think that turned
for
out pretty good.
I don't know, it's a hoppy beer. I'm not a super hoppy person, but it's
not.
actually pretty good.
It's not a hoppy beer. It's an amber beer.
It's an amber beer?
Hey, success for the long wait. Worked out well.
I thought it was gonna take you down.
I did too. We're gonna have to do this again though. Maybe a new beer. Maybe this time I'll throw in my own twist.
Thanks for coming along on this journey. We'll see you guys next time.